And then,
all right, so what we've got here is probably about 800 manila clams. These are fresh, dug just yesterday. These are manila clams, and these are from the Sea of Cortez down in Baja, up near in between San Felipe and Portecito. So we've got probably about 800 of them. We dug them yesterday, put them in buckets, broke them up into 2 5-gallon buckets so there weren't too many in one bucket, covered them with salt water, and let them purge for a little more than a day now. So it's following day in the late afternoon, and we're going to cook these up. So this is what they look like right now. They're all purged and unbelievably delicious. So this is part one.
here.
All right, this is the pot that they're going to go in right here. And so we're going to wash these one final time. They still have a little bit of sand, sediment on them, but we're going to get them nice and clean. And then this is the pot where it's all going to happen. So, yep. There we go. Nice. So you just grab a handful of them, hold them under the running water, rub them together a little bit to get the final sand and silt off them, put into the pot. That's step 2. All right, so you can see we've got just about all the clams cleaned and in the pot.
Just rinsed off on the surface.
Let's get the final residue off.
Yeah.
They live down in the mud. You dig them up. Where we go dig them up, we dig down about 3 inches. And sometimes you hit a little area where there's half a dozen of them.
That's a secret spot.
It's a secret spot. And sometimes, you know, you just come across a few of them. But it's an awesome place we go dig these clams. And as you can see, you know, they're pretty good size. Actually, when they're this size, they're really tender and just delicious. So
we make clam bread.
We make clam bread.
And the bread is coming up.
We make clam fritters.
Yes, and
clam chowder. Linguine and clam sauce.
Yes.
Or we just steam them and eat them. You know, I mean, they're really good. So we'll be back here in a minute when we start getting the pot going. All right, so we've been steaming these for a while, and let's take a look.
Oh,
I don't know if you can see the steam coming off them.
They're
starting to open up here. They still got a ways to go.
Yeah, we got a ways to go. Bueno.
Excellent. All right. When we come back next time, they'll probably be mostly opened up.
They will be.
All right, so we've applied a little more heat. They've been on a little longer. Let's take a look and see what we got here. And, oh yeah, nice, nice. Now you can see just about all of them are
Ready to eat.
Opened up and ready to eat. Awesome. All right. We're going to be taking them off the heat here soon, and then we're going to start shucking them, and we'll show you that as well, so stay tuned. Now we've got the clams completely steamed, and if you'll see, take a look at the clams. They're all opened up. So now what we do is we just take the pot and we go over to the sink. We drain them once we get the pot.
yeah, that's good. Oh, you can leave a little water. I know that's a very hard pot to handle.
And you just drain the water off.
Yes.
But you want to save some of the water?
Because you can make for clam linguine and boil your noodles in some of the clam broth. It adds flavor to the noodles. Actually,
so the next step is we're going to shuck these babies, and that's what's next. So stay tuned.
Okay.
All right, so now we're in the shucking phase. I hope you can pick this up. Basically, you pick up a clam,
and you eat it.
You open it up, and then you just, you know, with your fingers, you knock the meat out, and you stick it in a little pot like this that we have here, and you drop the shells down in the bucket.
Double fisted.
So there's this little pot here, and the next time we show you this, it's going to be full of clam meat. So we'll be back in a few.
Then we make a clam bread.
And the clam bread's coming, so stay tuned. Okay, so you can kind of get a feel for what we're doing here. We got this. We still have lots of clams here opened up. This is the bucket where we're putting the shells after we shuck them. And here's the container now. You can see it's got a little bit more meat in it, but this is going to be full of meat here before you know it. So we'll be right back. All right, as we work our way through the pot, you can see we've got a lot less clams in there, a lot more shells in the shuck pot, and look at the little bowl of meat. Starting to get more meat in here. Don't forget, stay tuned because we're going to show you how to make clam bread here before this video is done. So stay tuned. Okay, so this is the final product. We got the clams all cooked, shucked, mixed together with some butter and some garlic, and then we spread that on top of bread. And we're having salad and some rice. Manila clams, clam bread, Baja.
Bueno.
Bueno. Hasta luego.